Look, walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey, bitch, I'm really him. Don't believe me, come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour, got bitches screaming. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him.
Yo, it's your boy, the franchise. And with my bro, I got King Tuco. We are the GOW. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the flyest in the room and the franchise. And today we got a very special guest who will be on momentarily. She is the birthday gal. She is the producer of the GOW. We got Princess Allie, man, so she'll be down in a minute. But, bro, with that being
doing
said,
what birthday girls do, being late, fashionably late to the party. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit about her. Yeah. We ain't gonna pull no punches here. It's fair game. 19, ladies and gentlemen. 19. Goddamn, 19, freshman in college. Oh Lord.
Crazy. Hey man, how does it feel, man? You've officially got a grown woman on your hands, man. She's entering her second year, man, of being an official lady.
I need to get a gun.
Hey, don't worry. I know where you can get one.
Man, I need to get a gun. Yeah, she stole your seat. She's getting on the show today. She's getting on the show today. She stole your seat.
Y'all on already?
We on already, yes. It's all good. You know, they know how we rock. Besides, we just shooting from the hip. We chilling. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, man, we gonna talk the talk. Some things that didn't happen to not today, but yesterday and Tuesday. Of course, man, we had the debut of a no-name wrestler because apparently he's not using the name that we know him as, but he's going to use a name. So we're going to wait to figure out what that name is. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, we're talking about that boy, Ricky Starks, who as soon as he was released, signed that brand new contract to be a WWE superstar on NXT, as it is being reported that he will be on NXT. So with that being said, bro, let's start with that, man. We can get into the Dynamite, what happened on Dynamite last night, but let's get into what transpired in this. Hey, sir, excuse me, sir. The audience don't want you. Ricky Starks, man, he debuted on NXT, man. He said it feels right. It feels right.
Yeah.
Does it feel right?
I mean, first of all, hey, look, the proof is in the pudding, man. See, I know the thing has been when people come over from AEW because of the tribalism, there she go, what's happening? Because of the tribalism, people are like, when these guys and girls come over for AEW, will the WWE audience know who these people are? We already know with AEW, that's more of a hardcore wrestling fan base. WWE is a little bit more casual. Now you're starting to kind of tap back in, starting to see the OGs come back, and because of the product or whatever like that. But, hey, what I saw out there in Orlando, Florida, bro, the people seem like they know who Pretty Ricky is, man. It's absolute that my boy, man, they gonna be pushing them big time.
But how do the people know who they are if they don't watch AEW?
Well, the same way that the fans were all mad that Jey Uso won and became the Royal Rumble winner, yet they asking his ass for an encore every time he come out on TV. So you can't believe the internet wrestling community, man.
I guess, man. I mean, I'm just trying to understand, man, because for a whole bunch of people that say, "Hey, man, I don't watch AEW. AEW sucks. All the people on there suck. None of them are WWE level, but yet." So far, man, these people are showing up and it's like, oh my God, he's here. Oh my God, she's here. Oh my God. So it's hey, I didn't know you guys were watching. I thought you weren't watching AEW. AEW is beneath you.
I was just about to say that. And actually, I want to ask the princess, the birthday girl, a question. But before I do, I just want to reiterate what you said. It's funny how people talk so much shit about AEW not being on WWE's level. Now, me as a fan watching the product, can I admit AEW is kind of falling off from when it started 5 years ago? I will admit, man,
we expected that.
But guess what? But guess what? Back in 2019, WWE did the same thing. In 2019, 2020, WWE, there were fans posting pictures of the top 2 rows not being sold out, tarped off. So let's hold on, man. You know, these companies gonna have their ups and downs. But ain't it kind of funny?
It's okay for them to do that.
But it is. It ebbs and flows. But ain't it funny how, Jade Cargill never making it WWE. Then guess what? She had the biggest goddamn press release, bro. They fucking debut her like she was the second coming of Mary, the Mother of God herself. You know, Penta
comes out sculpt with a body of a goddess, like Wonder with the Black Wonder Woman coming in like, "Hi, I'm here, bitches." And then
ain't even had a match in WWE, and they already seasoned with backstage segments with Charlotte, with Becky Lynch, with all these Bianca Belair, these top hitters. You feel me? Penta, same thing. Ricky Starks. This boy ain't been a free agent for 24 hours, and he showed up on the opposition. You feel me? Come on, man. They know what they know what AEW is, bro. They know. Princess, your thoughts? So you seem pretty. How you feeling about it?
Honestly, I kind of figured it was gonna happen not this soon, obviously, because when I tuned on NXT, I was like, oh, there's a voice that I recognize, and then he popped on the screen. I'm like, oh, he's here already.
Yeah,
I thought it would be like at least like another 2 months at least.
Nah,
but
at least about a week. I gave it about a week. I didn't expect to see him I didn't expect to see him Tuesday night. Yeah. I thought maybe, if anything, he probably would have showed up, at the pay-per-view or next Tuesday.
So who is that? I just want to know who that mystery group is. But anyways, also,
Big boy.
It's like it kind of figured because he was on Defy Wrestling not so long ago and he beat the Defy champion last week, I think.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that as soon as contract got expired, you can come over. But I was happy. I texted my dad about it. I was ecstatic. Kind of figured it was gonna happen regardless, but
it happened a lot sooner.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did.
Hell yeah, let's go. Hey, I got a question for y'all though. Because speaking of WWE, speaking of AEW, you know, Mercedes Moné was asked a question, man. You know, who would you like to face? Who's your dream opponent? And she said, well, I would say that, but then the other company would go steal them. Last time she mentioned an opponent, it was Stephanie Vaquer, and boy, they had their match, and next thing you know, WWE picked her ass up. So
but it's like that's what she did. But what's the girl Bane? What's her first name?
Megan Bane, bro.
Megan Bane. Hey, first of all, TK. Hey, my boy TK. First of all, I'm proud of
Shawn Michaels shit.
I'm proud of TK, man. Back-to-back women's matches. Wait, what? Yeah. What? And then not only that, but she looks scary. Mm-hmm. She looks scary, and she can move. She can move. She can move. So and then for her stat line, I know we're gonna jump back to NXT, but when I'm like, ooh. Bane versus Statline. I said, ooh, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. I already see what she did to Thunder Rosa. Okay, yeah, bring me Thunder Rosa too. But I'm feeling her.
Princess, what's your thoughts?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch that part of AEW
last night.
Yeah,
you ain't missed much. I remember you ain't missed much.
The only part I watched really was Will Ospreay.
Okay. I understood. That's
like the only part I really watched.
Aussie. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oi.
That's what's up, Dave? Oh man, hey, messing with you. But for Ricky Starks showing up on NXT, we gonna see again. We had this conversation, man, about the spots. Like, all right, man, you're doing this new show where you're gonna groom new talent. And you're going to bring them up basically a Tough Enough 3.0, 4.0 at this 3.0. Point. It's like how many versions of it on, okay, cool. You still got talent you're signing and you're bringing in. Mm-hmm. And, regardless if it's NXT, main roster or whatnot, again, man, it's going to be a game of spots. I hope Ricky, right now, Ethan Page is doing good. Sean Spears seems to be moving up. He's got him a few guys behind him. He's also and he's also going after Tony D'Angelo's North American Championship. So you're pushing that new little thing. So right now it's looking good. I mean, Lexi
Yeah.
King, he's the Heritage Cup, champion.
It was great to see Fandango though.
He's back.
It was great to see him.
I'm waiting on Fandango. Let's see what they do with him. But you got these guys coming in, and again, people don't watch AEW, but we're gonna see how well they do. In NXT, I expect them to do great at NXT. I actually expect them all to do great. I want my boy Pillman to get rid of the damn Beijing beard, but outside of that, man, I expect them to do great because of NXT has that that indie kind of feel to it anyway, man. It's more what's the word I'm looking for? It's more close. It's more
intimate.
Intimate. There you go. Bam. There it is. It's more
forbidden for some.
No. Forbidden. You was thinking the other way.
Yeah.
That's you went left and we went right. Grandma said happy birthday.
What up, mama?
Yeah, so it's a little bit more intimate. So I expect the fan base and the following and everything to be good. I expect the matches to be good. But we gonna see how it works out because I can't wait for when they interact with each other.
Oh yeah, bro. Speaking of NXT, right, dude, right now, man, brother, the women going crazy because we got. You know what I'm saying? Because we got Cora Jade, we got Roxanne, we got Julia, we got Bailey. But then on the other side, we still got the likes of a JC Jane. We still got, we got Shotzi coming back doing her 1-2, bro. Like right now across the board, man, woman, whoever. Who in NXT right now that doesn't have a title are you looking at right now? Like who you got your eyes on? Who's your pick to stand out in 2025?
First of all, my question is, I thought Shotzi got released. She didn't get released?
No, she didn't.
Oh,
she was injured.
Oh, well, we'll go ahead and answer the question. I thought she got released. Shit. I
don't know how well y'all gonna really like my answer.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter.
It's real talk for real fans.
Yeah, your answer's your answer.
As much as people like to downplay certain people, I honestly want to see Sol Ruka with the North American Championship so badly. Yes. I love Fallon. Don't get me wrong. I love my country girl, but I need my surfer girl to get that so bad. But
how do you feel about them being a tag team?
Zarya and
Sol Ruka and
Zarya?
Zarya. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
honestly, I like it. I don't. I know people's like, oh, Sol Ruka's probably dragging Zarya, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, Zarya just get in there. So she got to put her foot in the water somehow. And the tag team may be a good way to start. I know DJ probably was like, no, it's not a good idea.
You can see all over his face. You can see all over his face. He ain't feeling it. He ain't feeling it. Right.
But it's a good way to at least get your feet wet first before you actually try to go out by yourself into the ocean.
So I don't mind the tag team, right?
Right.
I don't like the tag team of Zarya and Ruka, and the only reason I say that is this: I don't feel like it's gonna be a long-term thing. Like
it don't need to be. I don't think it does not.
So I guess my thing is right now, because for Sol Ruka, we already know she's pretty much established herself on the NXT brand. Like you said, Zarya just getting there. I guess what would be the payoff of Zarya and Sol Ruka if you're not going to really, if you don't have like a concrete plan for them as a duo?
Well, I guess the bigger question is, how long do you plan on keeping the tag team titles on Bianca and Naomi before that becomes a thing? And who do you lose them to?
Metaphor.
Or do you bring back the women's NXT tag team championships that I think you should bring back? And
especially now because you got so many women in NXT.
Right, because you don't bring the women's tag team down to NXT enough. And you got too many women. It's okay for the main roster. It's okay for the main roster, but honestly, I feel like NXT should have their own women's tag team championship.
Especially for Metaphor. They definitely need
right. Like, well, they might get called up.
They might, but if they don't, they do need to bring back the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships.
Right, like you still need to. Everybody needs to have the belts. Like, dude, I understood why they put them together, but at that same time, you called Dawn and Fire up, and they were the NXT champions. But you should but the belt should have never left NXT. Yeah. That was the problem.
They should have vacated them.
But they should have vacated the belts, and the belt should have went back to NXT. You shouldn't because you were doing nothing with them. You had them on the main roster, but you weren't doing nothing with them other than them going back to NXT. But they should have never kept the titles. They should have dropped the titles on NXT. They shouldn't have lost them to Baszler and Ronda Rousey, which that was a moment thing. But at the same time, that didn't need to happen. So I feel like no, man, rectify that. Bring back the women's NXT tag team titles. That way. You can build that way. There is a payoff for Zarya and Sol Ruca, and then you can go when you're ready for Zarya or Sol Ruca to go for the singles titles. Now you got the North women's. Now you got the NXT women's, and you can go do what you do. You good. So, man, let's roll.
My question for both of y'all, and either one can answer first. Shifting from the men to the women, Trick Williams right now. I feel like my man's kind of lost in the sauce. I feel like creatively he's still popular, so they're trying to keep him in the shuffle. But do you think this version of Trick Williams is ready for the main roster, or has he lost his steam?
No, I don't. I move wise, I don't. Talking wise, his promo's gotten better. It's gotten better. But I don't think he's gonna move the crowd on the main roster.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the ring, Trick gonna get demolished, bro. I'm sorry, man. You put him in, depending on who you put him in the ring with on the main roster, he gonna get ran through. He needs to stay in NXT for a minute, man. He don't need to build up, but he needs to work on his moveset. He's athletic, and I get it, but you got the height and strength to be a little bit more powerful and still be agile. I mean, let me tell you what it is.
Let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you think he peaked too fast? Do you think they put that title on him too quick? Because now there's nothing else to chase. You've already been at the top of the top. So it's like anything else at this point, it's either, you get a lesser title or you become champion again, but you're already a two-time champion. So, like, where's that ceiling for Trick? Has he already reached his peak already?
I would say yeah. As much as I'm a Trick fan,
me too.
I would say yeah, because he's only been in NXT for what, 2 years, 3 years now.
Because I remember he's been riding with Carmelo.
I know, but for a minute
before he.
So when did he won his first title?
North American. That was at least a good 2 years before Carmelo got called up.
He should have kept fighting for that title instead of the main title.
But then they had the story. But the story was, and I think that was the thing. It was the story between him and Carmelo. Everybody knew what it was, and we knew where it was going. And of course, but in NXT, we know how we take those type of rivalries. So it was like a main focal point. So everybody wanted to see him get over on Carmelo because Carmelo basically just didn't appreciate the man that helped him keep that NXT championship. It's the Shawn Michaels and Diesel. Diesel. The that's how that rivalry kind of went. I had it way before you. Don't worry, baby. But
I went back and watched.
But that's the Diesel and the when he was the bouncer for Shawn Michaels. He was making sure Shawn Michaels. Not to say Shawn Michaels wasn't doing his due, but Shawn Michaels was heel, and obviously heels cheat to win. But of course, that became a story as Kevin Nash as Big Daddy Cool Diesel became to come up in the ranks. Big Boy says, man, Bane versus Stats, sign me up. Yes, sir. Please. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, other than that, man, like I said, we already talked enough NXT as far as the prediction and what's going to happen this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's sitting over on the notepad. Go. And whatnot, and like I said, we're looking forward to that. Again, we will not be on tomorrow, Valentine's Day. We don't want to be in the doghouse. We're gonna make sure we stay out the doghouse tomorrow. So all to my wisdom of thought to every man and husband, or whoever, make sure your significant other enjoys their Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Don't let
sir.
yourself in the house.
Are we on the couch?
Hey,
Shit,
tomorrow.
No, the couch is too nice. No, the couch is too
Okay,
nice.
how about the shed?
Shit, now that's the doghouse out in the cold.
Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be known as Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Ho!
Land of lumber.
Oh man, so make sure y'all
Yes, sir.
yeah, so make sure y'all do what you gotta do tomorrow. But
Yeah.
with that being said, bro, we're gonna jump to Dynamite because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we got Vengeance Day. We talked all of that during the
Mhm.
prediction on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Grand Slam, man. Hey,
Woo.
yeah, coming on later that night, right after probably like an hour or so, maybe
Yeah,
an
it's
hour
about
and a half.
10:30.
Yeah.
At 10:30, but I
Yeah.
think Vengeance Day with 6 matches ain't going off to maybe about 8:39. I think it may do
Mhm.
3 hours. I'm looking at 3 hours, so hour and a half time difference because we still got All-Star Saturday Night going on. But Grand Slam is coming on at 10:30 later that night, and of course, your boys are gonna be right back on live.
Shit.
We're gonna do that for that 2 hours because it's just a TV show, it's not a pay-per-view. But of course, we got the tag team. We got 2 sets of tag team matches that's going to happen.
Mhm.
And then, of course, man, but for me, the main event, because also you got who my girl with the song was that
Harley
Marley
Cameron.
Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. Hey, first and foremost, I know we jumping all over it, but Cameron, man, when you said, dude, the little rap she did,
Hey, she was lightweight spitting though.
she spit. I ain't gonna lie, she spit. It was a nice little flow, it was a nice little beat. I don't know who, it was serviceable. I had no problem with it. I enjoyed it.
Hey, John Cena will be proud.
Man, you know what? She read through the book of Thugonomics. Her little speech where she stopped and just kind of spoke from the heart. Hey, girl better whoop that ass. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, hey, look, you know what? TK is rolling these new women in, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And as much as I need Britt Baker to get out her head out of her ass and get back in here and start having some matches along with everybody else. Like, come on, man. Y'all got the women. Don't mess it up, TK. I need you to continue to give them their time and whatnot. But for her to, and I know you said you said she better win. That's my thought. So I want to bring it to you.
We're gonna fight.
So I want to bring it to you for her, the little video and what I did watch all of that and what she had to say and your thoughts on that match. What are your thoughts on Cameron?
I remember her. I think I remember her being with I forgot his name.
She should trust me. He truly my child because I can't remember half them names either.
I know, but I remember she was with a couple of people at one point, and she was just like being there, like as like a distraction. And then after either they left, I don't remember if they left or not.
Well, she took a trip to Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody take them trips to Japan, boy. Come back a whole new person, boy. Come back a whole new person.
Like when I first saw her back on the on TV with Renee, and then Mercedes came in and just told her straight off, like she's not gonna win. I'm like, you don't underestimate a underdog, because a lot of people do that, and I can see Cameron being one, but a lot of people think because she can't really wrestle, she can't win a title. But if you put the time in and the time to be in the right mindset, it can happen. So let's say this in the universe, and I'm gonna say this to you, DJ. I'm not gonna feel bad if Mercedes lose.
No, you know what? Don't, because I said the same thing. I've been very vocal on social media, and I've actually called for this to happen. I said Harley Cameron needs to win this weekend. She got to. First of all, you in Australia, she got to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But I would actually be very upset if she does lose, because guess what? Mercedes Monet's been there for what? Let's say
almost a year.
Almost a year.
She's about good 9-10 months in.
Exactly. So you know, she's come in. She did what they said she was gonna do. right? You know, she's bringing notoriety, mainstream attention because she just got done doing the Mandalorian and all that. So she's bringing that. She's bringing the whole, you know, ain't wrestled since WWE outside of the New Japan thing. You know, she's bringing all that attention.
Back from that injury after doing so well.
Yeah. So she's bringing all that attention to the division, which is what we said years ago. Because for years, all we had was Britt Baker, and we're like, man, we just need that one star to really help propel this women's division, along with an influx of other women that you can really have these stories with. She's got 4 belts right now. She's got 4 belts. She doesn't need to hold on to the TBS title any longer. She needs to, because right now, here's the thing: Mercedes has pretty much walked over everybody she's been in the ring with, right? Harley Cameron, what do we say? We complain with WWE about not making any new stars. TK, you've been running with Mercedes for the last 8-9 months. It's time to make a new star. Harley Cameron could be that star. You got Penelope Ford, who's been coming back, having good matches again. We got Megan Banks. She's in. We ain't really seen Anna Jay too much lately. Hopefully she's okay. Deanna Peraza, you starting to work her entire Valkyrie back and stuff. It's like, come on now. Let's do it. Let's do it. And the thing, like you said, Ali, as far as Harley Cameron, yo, we said the same thing about Anna Jay. I love Anna Jay to death. But boy, before she went to Japan, it's like, ooh, you cute.
Came back.
You cute. All right, number 99, but then she came back and now she out here whooping ass, having matches.
She came back 100.
Hey, she leveled up. She leveled up.
She came back on 100 like, let's go. I'm ready.
And the cool thing is, if Harley Cameron does win, guess what? Mercedes been on such a roll. Hey, okay, y'all want to run it back? Cool. But if not, if you don't run it back with Mercedes right away, guess what? Now you got a whole new plethora of matches and stories you could build with this TBS title. I think Mercedes served her purpose. And guess what? She's already expressed her desire to want to work in Japan and Mexico. Let's say Mercedes take a little time off for AEW.
And because Willow, I guess they're getting ready to go back to Japan. I guess there's a group of them getting ready to go back to Japan.
Yeah.
It would make sense. It would make sense. But, you know, you don't need to. You're still the New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
Yeah.
So you can go back over there, and you're the, what's the other one? The Britain.
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of it.
Bro, she got like 4 or 5 damn titles. Like, where the hell did you get that one?
Man, look, somehow I knew she had picked up an extra title, but I thought it was just for one title. I didn't realize it was for 2 other titles. I'm trying to like, well, where did this extra title come from? I knew she went there and fought somebody for one of them titles, but where did that other championship come from?
Fighting Mina for that other title.
Right, but then it was like, but where did that 4th title come from?
It was from Mina.
That was from Mina?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was talking about
the very small one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So, I ain't gonna lie. I said it with Anna Jay. I said it with Steph.
Yeah.
I was okay with Monet losing to one of them. I was fine with even Britt Baker if it was a second time coming after the first loss. Because I feel like I want you to beat Britt the first time, but Britt can beat you the second time. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then it can go from there. But right now, yeah, I Cameron, I'm good with it, man. So I'm looking forward to her. I'm looking for that match. I'm TKA, man. I just know. He's
actually booking women for him.
Well, he's been doing it, but again, he had to figure it out, and we've been getting on him about it. But we also said you got to get people out there that's gonna capture folks, and he's got the right ones that's capturing folks. We just got to keep them healthy, and we got to find something for them to do. Get them on TV. Continue to allow them to wrestle other places to do what they do. And, you know, hey, keep making your money, but hey, you know, be careful, and we'll see you when you get back. And we'll have this for you moving forward.
And don't forget, you got what's her name? It's Julia. She's back in the fold. Sky Blue, she's been out for a while. So, you know, when she come back,
Jamie Hayter, you know, I need that to pay off. I need that Sky Julia Hart and Hayter. I need that to pay off. That you've been working that one. I haven't really seen much from it other than some stuff they did on Collision, but I haven't really seen much of it since then. So I need them to, you know, pick back up on that. Real quick, it was nice to see Willow. She got choked out by Shafir. I'm like, all right, you know what? If Willow's gonna be that chick, somebody got to bring it to them shit. Somebody. She's been whooping a dude's ass. Somebody got to come like, all right, man, you've been having a little bit too much leeway. Let me put some paws on you.
Right.
I found it funny the way she carried Renee off the camera.
Hey man, that's hey, you know they had to protect Renee. You can't hurt Renee.
Everybody's gonna die.
Right, I'm about to say Moxley will burn the whole goddamn company. So bro, I want to talk real quick.
Yeah.
We okay. MJF and Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, two psychos.
Yeah. Pretty much. I have no problem with the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I need them to make sense of what the hell has been going on. First of all, I need you to make sense of what's going on with Heyman Page. What the hell are you confused about? You've been on a rampage of fuckery for an entire year to the 2025. What are you having second thoughts about now? You didn't did what you did, bro. You did what you did. Your boys dipped out because they lost the belts and they had to go to New Japan and had to get rid of some paperwork and all that other stuff. What is going on with Heyman Page? Now, MJF side of it, it's the disrespect, it's the interrupting me, it's the taker. It's like, dude, I'm doing the interview. Excuse me, how you gonna take my time? Like, I get all of that stuff that was going on. I need to know what's going on with Hangman Page. Are we trying to bring Heyman back to a face, or do we want Heyman to stay a heel? Because I feel like they kind of made him a face because the fans were cheering for him as he was whooping MJF's ass.
Because nobody like MJF.
I mean, but that will make a person a face real fast. But I like the chaotic Hangman. I don't want to lose this because I still feel like there's more for him, regardless of who it is he goes up against.
So my thing is with Hangman. Okay, first of all, let's talk MJF because I got to work my way to Hangman. So MJF first. You was up here feud with fucking Jeff Jarrett, right? And then that went however it went. Then somehow that morphed into you versus Dustin. And then
because of what you did to Jeff Jarrett. That's how that happened.
And then in the midst of that, you were simultaneously intertwined with this beef with Hangman, while Hangman up here fucking over, Christopher Daniels ended his career, and he done fucked around all his friends and ex-friends and all this shit. And then you beat the shit out of Dustin's old ass. So it's like you up here fighting geriatrics, taking advantage of them. And then Hangman comes out and MJF throwing beers in people's faces again. Thank you, MJF. But my thing is this, Hangman is very emotionally unstable, and I don't even know if we could say he's a face because he's just an asshole. I truly think his
okay.
I don't even know if it's funny because I think we talked about this a while ago. Tweener Hangman is one of those guys where you want to like Hangman, right? Like you really want to like Hangman. But when you get to whining and bitching like the Young Bucks, it's like, bro, it's really hard to stand you right now. But then he's good at fucking the ring. So it's like, okay, well, if you just stop bitching, I could cheer for you. But then you just doing this heinous shit and you always crying, wee, bitch, I'm the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you get a dickhead like
wee, bitch, I'm the baby.
But then you get a dickhead like MJF, and it's like it's almost impossible to be a heel against MJF because MJF just got one of those. I'm not even gonna say it's a gimmick. I really think that's just him, but now he's got an excuse to be him times 10. So
I mean, I could be a public asshole and
because if you notice, Hangman came out. If you notice when Hangman came out, he technically came out the heel tunnel, which is why I feel like he's a tweener. Because I feel like he's just kind of somebody who he go with whatever way the wind blows that day. Oh, the person I'm in the ring with ain't did shit to me. All right, man, I might be nice, but then I might beat your ass post match. Oh, you did something to me 2 years ago. Hey, bitch. Hey, we gonna run it back. But now this person probably became a face by that point. So now Hangman just look like an asshole. So
Jesus.
But I was
just trying to figure it out. Like, where the hell are you going, bro?
But I would say this: like we talk about restoring the feeling with AEW. I thoroughly enjoyed them fighting in the crowd yesterday. And the reason I say that because, dude, I seen the side of MJF we ain't seen in a while. Because for a minute, and I had this conversation yesterday with somebody. Ever since the bidding war, and I'm going to go on record, ever since the bidding war ended of 2024, and MJF proclaimed that he re-signed with AEW, and he showed off the tattoo and everything like that, I do kind of feel like the mystique of MJF kind of went away a little bit, because it went from this guy providing shock value television every single time, up here talking super crazy. You really never knew if he was going to stay or if he was really going to jump ship. And then when he signed it, and then he took some time off, and he was still trying to please the crowd, and that kind of didn't work. And the whole him and Adam Cole storyline, that shit just got weird when Adam Cole came back, because it was like, by that time, MJF was a face and Adam Cole was the bad guy, but in reality, he was supposed to be reversed. But the shit been going on so long, it kind of just got,
because everybody was hurt. Because Adam Cole, he was hurt. So it was like, damn, that was the bigger problem. He was hurt. So by the time he got back, things then flipped around.
Yeah. So you know, but so it was nice to see that. And then it was nice to see Hangman. Swerve brought out something to Hangman. The Hangman hasn't lost since their rivalry. This is the Hangman me and you have been begging for years. So now it's like, bro, at this point, I just think, bro, it goes back to Swerve. It goes back to Swerve.
Yeah, that's true.
It goes back to Swerve. Swerve is the reason Hangman is like this.
but that was a singular focus to one man. You let that elapse over to everybody. That elapsed to everybody. How did that elapse to everybody when it was one man that went into your house, into your kid's room? It wasn't the entire AEW roster. It was just Swerve and Nana. That was it. You already told Nana you was gonna steal his weed, and then I'm just saying, it was just them two. How the hell did that go over to everybody else for the past year?
Because I'm thinking this. It shows no loyalty, bro. This man broke into my house. This man over here, my kid, my wife, in the crowd, y'all cheering for this shit. This whole time I tried to be your champion. This whole time I tried to be a champion for y'all. And y'all up here, y'all really? You gonna second this shit? Oh, me and MJ, really? Oh, yo, that's who y'all cheering for? Bro, I'm up here getting my ass pummeled. That's who y'all happy? Oh, you know, I'm gonna steal your weed too. you know.
With all y'all weed, that's messed up. That's insane, man. But hey, I love it.
But can I ask you this,
man? I love what
is this version of Hangman. Is he ready? Now, maybe not now because storyline it don't make sense. But is this version of Hangman? Can y'all see this version becoming world champion again?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Okay. Hangman. Of course, you can. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, you try to burn somebody's house down. Yeah.
I mean, they'll be trying to get at him now that he's the champion. But I could definitely see him being world champion again. That's not a problem. I can see quite a few of them. Honestly, Kenny needs to get back, if possible, get back that world championship. Not gonna lie, the more I'm starting to see him, the more I really want to see Jay White. I think Jay can do it. I think he can really do it. The world heavyweight champion. Of course, man, I want to see Bobby get that shine a little bit. But Bobby Lashley. I want to see him get that.
Yeah.
I want to see Hobbs get back into the title picture. I want to see what they're gonna do with Ricky Starks now that he's the TNT champion. Like, I know he's wrestling more on Collision, so I know they're doing stuff with him. He's wrestling.
Garcia?
Yeah, I mean Daniel Garcia. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. I did say it wrong. Yeah, I said it wrong. I'm sorry. Got shows mixed up. Daniel Garcia. I know he's been doing more wrestling on that show, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, man, I'm ready for Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy to come back from wherever the hell they at. You know.
Remember Darby, he up there getting ready to climb that fucking mountain. Remember?
He ain't climbed it yet. Damn, man.
He did.
Didn't he climb? I thought he was done climbing it. I thought he got up there already.
You remember he's supposed to, but he got smacked by that damn bus.
He said he's still doing it.
Man, he good. Come on back to wrestling, bro. That time will pass. You should have did that after Sting retired.
You done with it.
You should have did that when Sting retired. All right, Sting gone. Let me go climb this mountain. I'll be back, y'all. All right, man. But before we get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, the Guns versus the Hurt Syndicate, not a bad match. I actually liked it. Good tactic. The crowd was hot for it, especially when the Hurt Syndicate picked up that win. They was cheering their ass off. Look here, I know we heard people, and the people is definitely the people want to see the Hurt Syndicate, but the Guns, to see the Guns back. I ain't gonna lie. I was not feeling the Guns when they were first around, but now that they didn't change their attitude, they done beefed up a little bit. They didn't figured out that thing that they daddy been trying to teach them, and they didn't figure that thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm feeling the Guns, man. I'm definitely feeling the Guns.
Me too.
I want to definitely see more of that. And now that Brian Cage and Lance Archer decided they want to step out and they want some of the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah,
I'm not mad about that matchup. I'm not mad about that matchup.
Me neither.
But I wanted to give a little love to that before I go to the main event of Grand Slam and bring it to the Princess, Mariah May. She has some very honest words at the end of the show last night. I got you. Don't worry. Basically saying that Tony is delusional, that Tony is she has lost her mind to the point where Mariah May, she loves her so much that she's gonna just put her out of her misery.
Mm-hmm.
She's done, entertaining, this facade that Tony Storm believes she's someone great when she's no one. She is believed. Mariah May is the reason why Tony was even great, or I'm sorry, why she was even timeless. So for some, and I'm paraphrasing, that's not the word she said, but it was the meaning behind of what she said. So basically, she's gonna whoop that ass. For me, it's the main event. Now, if you tell me Cameron versus Mercedes Moné is the main event, I'm actually okay with that. But I feel like one of those matches need to be the main event, and the other one can actually start the show. You could put the tag team matches in the middle. But Mariah May, Tony,
yes, sir.
Get out of here. Your thoughts on that, Princess? Your thoughts on that main event, and who do you believe in your heart of hearts is walking out AEW Women's Champion? But your thoughts on everything that's going on.
As much as I liked Mariah's reign, as much as I felt like she was gonna win it regardless, I need timeless Toni Storm to win it back.
You need her to win it back? Four-time AEW Women's Champion? You say so is
she the first 4-time too?
Should be the first 4-time women. I mean, she's the first 3-time, but
yeah.
Well, they make it 4. But her saying that she made Toni timeless, in reality, Toni just found who she really was.
The creativity?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was like, I want to get away from the Rockstar gimmick, which she's been in since like NXT UK, maybe before. Yeah. And I felt like
but that's the one we like. Well, for me, that's the one I like.
That's the one I like too. But I felt like this one works more with the AEW crowd than it would with the WWE crowd.
Oh, most definitely. She got creative freedom.
Yeah. 100%. But my pick, I don't know. Y'all will find out Saturday. I don't know,
bro. I heard the disgruntled on this one. Not the disgruntled on this, but I felt like you had a different response to that.
Yeah, I mean, I love timeless Toni. I love Toni Storm. And do I think she needs to become a 4-time or will become a 4-time champion? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think she needs to right now? No. We had Toni Storm as champion for so long. I don't want to water this reign down. Toni Storm, timeless Toni, I should say. She's, again, another one. Her whole reign has absolutely ran over everybody. No matter how good the storylines have been, we kind of expected Toni Storm to come out on top. Mariah May was made in this Toni Storm storyline. We need to go ahead and let Toni pay it forward. Mariah, go ahead, get your win over Toni Storm. Toni, you go do whatever you do, and we can run it back. But no, Mariah need a few more defenses, baby. Hey, the glamour. Hold on now. Hold on, princess. No, don't you try to put a doo-doo streak on the face of the glamour.
I was about to say something. God.
Told you, ain't no pull no punches, birthday girl. Come on in. Come on, you better come in and swing it. Come on in and swing it. Come on in and swing it.
What I was gonna say before my dad gonna answer. I was gonna say if when Mariah wins Saturday, at this point, Mariah's my pick at this point. Who else would she be fighting if it's not Toni?
You can go anywhere. I mean, after that, you can go anywhere. There's already a list of women that on the other side that we already named that you can just run through. Well, not run through, but you can bring up anybody. If Peraza decides, hey, I want that shot, she can come on over. If Thunder Rosa decides she can come on and get it again. If Statlander decides, all right, I didn't have my TBS run to try. Now it's time for me to step up. I want a shot at that AEW Women's Championship. Come on in, Mariah May versus Statlander. Willow, you got enough, and eventually, hey, if it does come to here, hey, Mercedes Moné, you got options. You got options. It just depends on where you think you want to go. I mean, right now, not her, but when she loses all the belts, eventually that thing they can butt heads or go head to head. Big Boy says, man, this weekend is packed, man, for show. He agreed with you on Cameron winning the TBS championship, that she should. He also said Darby is crazy motherfucker, which he is. And of course, he agrees with you. This was really a tough one as far as who he would want to see walk out the women's champion. But I honestly, I actually agree that Mariah May should win. I think it'd be a good match. I think Tony should try to get that win, but I think Mariah May should beat her. And PlayStation just decided to turn on by itself. Tony can take this loss, because again, like you say, Tony's been holding the championship. You got so many other women, and honestly, she could. It's cool. You ain't got muscle. It's cool. It's fine, man. But you can. She don't need to win it. You can let Mariah continue to hold the title. You got an Anna Jay. You got a Penelope Ford. You got a lot of other women that, again, you can bring in and have different matchups with Mariah May, and then you can build up to who that next person is. So I'm gonna have to say Mariah May should. I'm gonna say she should win. If Tony wins, I'm not totally mad at it. It's Tony,
that's like, I don't know,
but it should be Mariah May. She should walk out with the victory.
Hell yeah! Hey, either way it go though, it's gonna be a good one. Like Big Boy said, man, this weekend gonna be stacked. The cards gonna be stacked.
Man, hey, that's a lot of wrestling, man. We talk about almost 5 hours of wrestling, man. That's 2 different shows. We ain't never doubled it, man. Make sure y'all come join the GOW Double Dip GOW Block Party. We double dipping, man. We double dipping. All right, we gonna dip into the WWE pool. Then we gonna go dip into the AEW pool, and we gonna have us just a good old Saturday, good old fun block party, man. So y'all make sure y'all come through. What's the name starts at 6? Vengeance Day. That starts at 6 o'clock, so we'll be on for that. And then, of course, like I said, once that goes off, we'll chill for a minute. Then we'll get ready for Grand Slam. Then we'll knock that out. And then, a nice weekend of wrestling. It ain't even and it's Valentine's Day weekend, All-Star weekend. It's a nice packed entertainment weekend. There should be something for everybody to watch. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm actually hyped, man. I'm glad. So yeah, and also reminder again, we will not be on tomorrow. So no Friday night block party.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I can't wait to see the people, but then it's 5 hours, so I can't.
Yeah, man. We gonna be on long. So make sure y'all get y'all food, make sure y'all get y'all drinks, get all the party flavors, get your snacks, get everything ready, man.
Use the bathroom a couple times.
We gonna be on live and direct, man. We gonna be on live Saturday, man, starting at 6. We just gonna go until it's all over. We ain't gonna be on the entire time, but we gonna take a break. We gonna take a little small break, and then we gonna come back on. But we gonna do what we do, man. We gonna do what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW. I'm the franchise, he's the king, and she is the birthday girl. She is the princess of the GOW. She is Allie. And with that being said, man, we'll see y'all Saturday. Peace.